Wow, Brandon, Preacher Green, and Peace and Joy, you guys are so fast. Hello. How are you? All right, guess the subject that my favorite teacher taught. Can you guess it? Also, I hope that 29 looks okay. I think it does. Let me move my trivia question up to the corner. All right, I like SpongeBob, Brandon, day 29. Yup, let's go. Ernest, I had a wonderful day. Also, apologies for my sink. That is the noise that you're hearing right when I come on. Gotta love how it does it right then and there. I'm doing good, Ernest. Thank you, Kasten Rose, for the floating heart. Yay! All right, we got Danielle in here. We got sorry, just launching something over here. Brandon Cotton Candy, right answer. Yeah, don't pick cotton candy, that's a fake answer. Okay, wordy phone is being slow. Hello, Danielle. Antonio Salazar, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Oh, I like SpongeBob. You sent a chili. Thank you so much. Okay, let me get you guys in the phone stand. Sorry, this is like partially blocking my face. I know. It's just kind of maybe I'll put the trivia question over here like that. Yeah, okay, that works. Yay! Okay, we're here. Yay, so fun. Okay, and then this is going. Ernest joined, of course, right away. I half expect you to ask me when I'm launching TikTok. All right, all right. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a few things I forgot to grab. Okay. I like SpongeBob, Brandon Preacher Green, Danielle, Chazi. Hello. What's on the menu tonight? I'm gonna be prepping tofu, drinking some decaf coffee, and I think I'm gonna make some miso soup as well. Ernest, I only asked you once. The thing is, I'm trying to be really timely with my streams, like really professional, really on time. Okay, let's turn up the brightness here. Great, so that's looking good. And while the comments are a little slow, I'm just gonna get caught up. Okay, FYI, let me put a pinned comment in here. I'm making miso soup tonight. Okay. All right, Ernest Hopper, thank you very much. Everything is good with me. How are you doing, Hopper? Then let me make sure to grab I like SpongeBob and Kasten Rose for the donos. All the housekeeping up front, guys. I feel bad when I'm doing it. Kasten Rose. Actual miso soup. It's everything but the miso. I don't have miso with me. But I do have seaweed, I have tofu, I have ginger, I have sesame seed oil, salt. Did I miss anything? It's pretty simple. Yeah. Ernest, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Oh, we got 3 people here. Hi, Puffer McGavin. How have you been? Amir is here. Hello, Amir. Welcome, welcome. Over on TikTok. Love to see it. Chazi history was the only class I got an A and the rest were B's and C's. SP Phil? I don't talk about personal life stuff on here, like preferences, whatever. Nogeda is here. Yes, Ogun, I would play that game. Amo, let's see. I've been stellar. Thanks for asking. You're welcome, Puffer McGavin. Glad you're here. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get this updated here. Always and forever. James Joyce. Hello. Hello and thank you. Very quiet tonight at the beginning, but that's fine because I need to catch up. Need to catch up on some stuff. Nuratella? Nuratella. Hello. What do we got over here? I'm going out. I don't want anything. I just came to say hello. Sounds good, Amir. Thank you for saying hello. Thanks for stopping by. So, Christopher has a specific question. What is your question? I think it's very polite when people say, I have a question. And I'm like, okay, ask your question. What is it? Thank you, Puffer McGavin, for liking the live. We're at 1.6K over here, guys. Woohoo! Over on the TikTok side. Love it. All right. Thumbnail almost updated. Very slow chat so far over here, which is great. I've got time to get my ducks in a row. Oh, Lego Master Builder is here. Hello. How was your Monday? How's the start of your week? Good to see you. Thank you, Puffer McGavin, for liking the live. We're almost at 2K already. We just hit it. Nice. Thank you so much. Kevin, good to see you, Kevin in green. Cosborn, the secret powers are held within the glasses. Yep. Tiny Shrunk Girl. Black Dragon said hi. Noise Mofo, always the first answer, never the first answer. Ernest, what did you say? Ernest, the day counter looks like it was put in as a computer overlay. The day counter. Oh, I see. This up here. Yep. Nice. Lego Master Builder, like the live. Yes, I love it. So fun. I love doing the dual streams. I like the challenge of it, guys. Oh, Android channel. Wait. I haven't seen you in a very long time. How are you? Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold on. And Kevin Salter said, I'm so sorry, guys. I have missed the gifts over here. Shoot. Kevin and no, Android channel. Android channel. Amazing. Okay, hold on. Android channel, didn't you move to South America? Like, oh, was it Paraguay? Or no, Chile, I think. I feel like I remember you saying you moved. Were you the one who I had the inside joke about the Borges box set with months and months ago? Yes, I got it! Yes, I knew it! Okay, sweet. It is the same person. I was like, I think I remember that. Okay. I do have a pretty good memory. It comes in handy. Christopher. Okay. Oh my gosh, Ernest. So rude. I feel like today it's like I turn my head and then someone gifts and then I look over here where the gift was and then someone gifts over here and I'm like, no, I'm so sorry, Ernest. Dang, but thank you so much for sending the roses. All right. Congrats, lit up a rose and the gift gal. Ooh, I feel like such a TikToker saying gift gal. Oh my gosh, so funny. Okay, Esmeralda. That is a beautiful name. Christopher in the society. Do you believe romance is dead? Absolutely not. Don't believe the doom and that's the thing. It's like don't believe the doom and gloom that's all over your TV and oh my gosh, I got a donut over here from Ernest. But like honestly, I feel like these days I just tell myself I will not let my screens tell me how to feel. I will not let my TV or my social media feeds make me decide how I feel. So it's like, oh, love is dead, like it's men versus women, romance is dead, blah blah. It's like, no, I refuse. I refuse to be doom and gloom. Ernest! Oh my gosh, let's go! Sent to heart me. Thank you. Over here. Okay, I'm behind on chats over here. I'm so sorry, guys. Cosmore says them shoulders are jacked, Hannah. I've been working on my push-ups, so thank you, Cosborn. Anish is here. Desi is here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting caught up on the comments. Okay. Mason, thank you for the sub and the like, Mason. Amazing. Sandy Feet from England. If I could travel anywhere in the world right now, it would be Scotland. That is top of my list. Android channel, how is my favorite health professional from the northern regions? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Update for you, Android channel, since you were last here, but I am actually dual live streaming on YT and TikTok. So I do two at the same time. And it's really fun so far. I like it. Esmeralda, Android channel. Let's see. Okay, if you spam, you are gone, so goodbye. Um, Alwyn edits. Chill stream, keep it up. Thank you. I want my streams to always be chill, positive, respectful, family friendly, safe for work, and just like a fun place to hang out. Always. Nicole is waving. Amazing. Rated Frog, good to see you. Enigma, why do I have two channels? I have two platforms. So it's like I'm on one platform here, one platform over there. I just like it, and I think it's smart to do too. Android says yes, yes, gorgeous box set. Yes, I knew I remembered you. Amazing. Okay, SpongeBob is saying I might be here tomorrow. I'm sorry. That's okay. It's only day 29. Let's do some math. 365 minus roughly 30 is 336. I think I did that right. But like we have hundreds of days left to go. So don't worry, SpongeBob. Red Frog, Nuratella, thank you very much. Desi says, how do you feel about donut peaches? They are the cutest things from Whole Foods. Donut peaches. I don't really eat a lot of fruit, so I think I've seen them though, Desi. I think I've seen those in the grocery store. So they're cute. I probably just wouldn't eat them. Thanks. See you tomorrow, says Lego Master Builder. Yay! Thank you so much for being here. All right. We've got Christopher. Thank you, Hannah. I genuinely am grateful for that answer. Definitely helps shed an optimistic perspective. Yes. I always try and remind myself this whenever I find myself, I wouldn't say I doom scroll, but on social media, it's easy to feel myself becoming very like, oh no, everything's wrong. The world is ending. Oh my God, World War III. And, bleh. And it's like, remember that all of these platforms that you are watching want you to stay hooked and watching. So they're gonna feed you negative stuff, shocking stuff, emotional stuff, scary stuff. Because it's like, oh my gosh, I just have to keep watching. I have to watch this whole 30-minute video, and then it's going to feed you another one that's 20 minutes, and then before you know it, you've been on your app for 5 hours and you feel horrible. So just don't let the apps control you. Don't let your devices control you. You have the power to decide how you feel. They don't get to control how I feel. Mom is here. If Benny Blanco can romance Selena Gomez to the altar, romance can't be dead. What a roast. Although, Mom, have you seen his fresh cut? Dude done glowed up a bit, okay? I was like, okay, Benny. You look I think he looks a lot better with his newer haircut. So I'm gonna give him some credit. Landon 336 is Kevin. Vic seeks peace. Info about your 25-hour live stream? Not a thing. All right, Puffer is still over here on TikTok. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Matthew Basketball Boy. I feel like I am missing people. There was also Soggy Nachos. That's a funny username. Okay, let me just see. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. BZ33 STEM, I think. Inwak Kenyatta was here. Sorry, I'm sure some of you guys are not here. Rated Frog says, you were teaching English in Germany, so I'm guessing English. Android says, I don't understand how Hannah and Health isn't a series on Apple TV or Netflix yet. I mean, you never know what the future holds, but also I never expect anything to happen overnight. I tend to like anytime I have a goal that's a pretty big one, it's like make a plan, but expect that it's probably going to take a bit longer than what you initially planned for because life also comes up and things take you on detours. So you never know, but you just in the meantime you just got to keep going no matter what. Like if you just never stop, I think eventually great things happen. But it can take a long time. It can take years. Kevin, we're at 27 likes now. I'm seeing 32. All right. SpongeBob won't be here tomorrow. Matthew, basketball. Jaquez. Ravin Deravinder. Amazing. Black Dragon. Dang it. Bobby Christopher is such a cool name. I'm guessing your name is Christopher. All right. NC is guessing history. Pastor Outdoor Adventure is back. Good to have you back. Soggy Nachos. I don't know if you're still here, but great username. And I got you on my donor list. Kevin, I had a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Yes, it was very chill. And I met with my team. We made it past a huge hurdle in finishing up our project. So that feels incredible, especially heading into summer. It's like the last thing I want is to have crazy deadlines hanging over my head. And we're like through most of our project now. All right. Android channel, NC is saying thanks to mom. He looks like a Jonas bro now. I like it though. I mean, I would call it looks maxing. I think he looks good. Black Dragon says bye. Android channel, is there any promotion in Minnesota for the World Cup? I would say no. In Paraguay, it's been 24 hours a day nonstop madness for the last couple of weeks. Yep. I feel like the rest of the world pretty much shuts down. uh, I wouldn't say the US is really like that. Hi, Ricky over here. Thank you for joining. I mean, there's ads, there's promos, bars and pubs have stuff up where it's like, come watch FIFA here. This is where you should watch Team USA, whatever. Oh, Kevin, yes, thank you. I got it. Woohoo! An Android channel sent another gold coin. But FIFA World Cup, it's like there's pockets of madness in the United States, but we're not as bananas as the rest of the world, I would say. All right, Kevin, I gotta get you on here for the beautiful tulips. Black Dragon, Alexa Martinez, thank you, Kevin. I see the star gift from you. Still hanging, love the conversation, says Inwak Kenyatta. Thank you very much. Mr. Sir Michael is here. All right. Kevin, Spurs are winning. Ernest, yes, I do like dark roast coffee. I will drink pretty much any coffee. I've had some pretty bad coffee that's just like weak, basically like coffee bean tea because it was so watery and flavorless, but I really don't care about the roast as much. If it's good if it's good coffee with great flavor, good roast on the beans, it doesn't matter the roast. I will happily drink it. Pastor Door Outdoor Adventure. My favorite movie is Gladiator, Forever and Always. Rated Frog is saying, let me peek over here. Rated Frog, Hannah, that flag might catch fire. No way, I would never allow that to happen. But just in case, let's move it up here. Okay. Oh no, but then my coffee isn't in the frame. Isabel Perez joined on TikTok. Bob Rutherford Richard is in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been there twice. I love Atlanta. Hello, Richard. Kevin sent the tulips. Gabrielle De La Rosa is here. Hi, Gabrielle. Joseph is here from Nigeria. Bob Rutherford, another retracted message. Always so mysterious. Mom is saying, I like his new look too. Like, oh my gosh. I don't mind longer hair on anyone, but I feel like his new hairstyle, when I saw it, we're talking about Benny Blanco for those of you who don't know my mom and I. My mom is Miss Ruby Red Wing, by the way. When I saw Benny Blanco's new hairstyle, I was like, it looks more like crisp and tidy and professional. Like, I think his curly hair is cool. It just, to me, it looked very like disheveled, and his new cut is like much better in my opinion. Dev Masonry, Gabrielle De La Rosa. I don't care who wins the NBA finals. I flip a coin. Doesn't matter. Richard is smiling in Atlanta. Hulkstar. Pastor Outdoor Adventurer, can I join your member? The last time I didn't join you in the member, you have to buy memberships yourself unless someone gifts them to you. Bob Rutherford, I'm in Toronto, looking forward to the excitement. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous of you guys. Like, I was looking into tickets to go to Kansas City to go to a World Cup game. And this was a group stage game, and the specific country teams playing each other weren't even decided at this point. I was looking at FIFA World Cup tickets, and it was like for good seats that weren't behind a post, it was like $2,000. And I was like, dude, I cannot justify paying 2 grand to be in Missouri for 90 minutes of soccer, not even factoring in hotel or airfare. I was like, I could justify this if I was flying to Europe or some exotic place, but I cannot justify thousands of dollars for Missouri. I just can't. No. All right. Pastor Outdoor Adventure, do you love the Philippines? I have no feelings about the Philippines, to be quite honest. Cosborn. Hannah, have you been running or jogging at all lately? No, I've been focusing on body strength exercises and at home workouts. Those have been my jam this year. Rated Frog, New Way, who's a member. Love to see it. People's Appeal says like and subscribe. Saint Benedict says, you look so well. Thank you. I feel well. I've been sleeping like a hibernating bear for the last few days. I slept 12 hours on Friday night, 11 hours on Saturday night, and I think I slept 8 hours last night. And I feel like I've come back to life from the coffin. Like it's I do feel very well rested. Okay. Kingdom Built Brandon says gym culture sucks. Mom is saying Benny Blanco looks more grown up. Liam Ernest says I love corn. Oh, that's right. Right. Yes. I remember you mentioning that before. Sea Fluid just coming through to hit that like button. Yay! Thank you so much, Sea Fluid. Great to see you as always. Too Evil to Hope says, I can't believe it. What can't you believe? 30 Hassan Ahmad is here, gym maxing. I wouldn't say I've been gym maxing this year, but I feel like I have been time maxing, aka trying to use my time as efficiently as possible. So I've been doing these super short workouts, like 15 minutes long, 20 minutes long, boom, done, move on with my day. And it feels like I've been getting so much more bang for my buck in terms of time spent working out and muscle tone and overall just like feeling fit. So it's, yeah, I've been like really mixing up my exercise this year. All right. David Macron, good to see you. Kevin says, did you announce the bun drop time for tomorrow? I have not announced it for tomorrow yet, but you guys did not get it today. I said the bun drop yesterday in German, and the bun drop auf Deutsch was 8:20 p.m. Central Time, and it's now 4 minutes past 8:20. Oh, dang it, Bobby! I got a clap for the seal. Thank you very much for that, dang it, Bobby. Okay. And New Way. Oh no. It's a good thing, but also I'm like, no, I'm falling behind. I gotta say thank you to everybody. Michael Parton says 6-7. That is my favorite gift on here. But also, yesterday was 6-7 because it was June 7th. 6-7. Okay, I gotta say thank you to New Way and Kevin. No, dang it, Bobby. But also, Kevin, you sent a gift earlier. Kevin, thank you guys for sending all of the gifts. Wahoo! All right, always starting so behind, so ambitious. Hi, Gio over here and Bella Boo. All right. Oh, wait, Yava, where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Where is your message? I missed it. Oh my gosh, I totally missed it, Yaba. Thank you so much for telling. I thought I was off the hook. But nope, Yaba, you tapped into your German knowledge and you got it. Okay, so there is a one drop tonight, guys. I stand mistaken. All right, let me get caught up here first. Thank you, Yaba. I completely missed your one drop call time. But I suspect it's 8:21 No, because all I said was 28. No. I 821 would have been 28, so it would have been way longer than just 20. So you got it. Nice work, Yaba. I still can't fool you. Tay W said hi. A Cobra, hello. Boy, I'm missing people. I'm so sorry. Dweeble to Hope says I'm at day 29. That is correct. Plamina is here. Michael Parton. Galatasaray is back. Hello. Vicky. Hannah's off her game. I know. I feel like I've not been staying up to date or caught up as I usually do. All right. Vicky, take a look at my nail routine video on my YouTube channel, please. And you guys are going to see that I took a shower tonight because my hair is still wet. Oh. Taylin Ann. Amazing. That actually I was a teacher, so I love it. How did I tie this up here? Dang. No, Vicky. I have a video on my nail routine. Check it out. Gary says I love history. All right. Ooh. Wet hair. Shower hair. Ugh. Galatasaray, it's so cute when you talk German. It suits you. Dankeschön, Galatasaray. Können Sie auch Deutsch? Haben Sie Deutsch gelernt? Auch. Pastor, outdoor adventure. Outdoor, yeah. The last time I cannot join you. Oh, no worries. It's totally optional. I mean, no one needs to have memberships. It's just like a little bonus thing for people who want an extra add-on. Coffee. Ooh, coffee's here. Yay. All right. We have people rolling in here. I still have not updated this dang thumbnail. Kevin says Galatasaray, best team in Turkey. Yep, that's what I think of when I think of Galatasaray. I'm like, I honestly couldn't name any other Turkish teams, but I know Galatasaray is a good team. Oh, you're in Stuttgart. Okay, so you can speak German, I assume. All right, Taylin Ann. Hey, Taylin. Let me say thank you to you. And New Way again for the sparkles. Let's go. All right, New Way is not letting me comment at you. New Way and Taylin and thank you both for the lovely gifts. All right. Now I gotta update my thumbnail if I'm not behind. Chris is over here. Hi, Chris on TikTok. Yes, JD Elian. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but thank you, JD, for I almost said subscribing, for following me on TikTok. Yay! Yes, I can speak and write like Turkish, but English I have problems. Can you speak German though? In addition, since you're in Stuttgart, I feel like you could get away with just English though over there, English and Turkish. All right, coffee. Pastor Cosborn, the post shower bun. Yeah, it's just got like hair conditioner in it because that's how I detangle my hair. So it's a little bit, wet, but oh well. Do you have a favorite food? Ethiopian food. Yes. Yes, Taylor Ann. How about you? All right, let me get this thumbnail finished. Oof, I'm behind. All right, caught up. Great. Great. I've got a moment here. Oh, Steve. Hi, Steve Ketting. How are you? No, Vicky, I'm not going to change the camera. I always have it right here where it is. Pastor, can you make a coffee? I will make a coffee. Yep. I just need to catch on some other stuff. Let's see, great. All right. It's these quiet moments I'm going to take advantage of. Time. Wait, Coffee says tic tac wall. Oh my gosh, Kevin! I knew I saw something out of the corner of my eye float by. Dang, thank you for the 6-7. You snuck that one past me, but not the tulips. I got those. Kevin, I'm not sure what the answer is I want to pick. No, I never give hints for my poll questions. Nope. But it's too bad that there's 23% who have picked cotton candy. Come on, guys. Mr. Dexstar, just hanging out. I'm going to be making some coffee and some soup, but I'm always slower on my plans than I initially think I'll be. DECAF. Kevin, your favorite subject was the same as mine, history. I'm not saying anything, Kevin. And this isn't a question about my favorite subject. It's my favorite teacher. Guess which subject my favorite teacher taught? So I had a favorite teacher, but that teacher, how should I say this? My favorite teacher did not teach my favorite subject, if that makes sense, which I think it does. Yeah. It was more like personality, humor, style of teaching that made my favorite teacher. But subject matter wise, there was a different subject that was my favorite. All right. Mr. Dexter, I am drinking Cafe Bustelo coffee. Nicholas joined over here. Hi, Nicholas. Welcome. Coffee. Perfect. Perfect. No, I don't drink oat milk. I drink almond milk. Stephen Ketting says I can't change it now. Bennett Lawrence, that is a fake answer. I always put a joke answer in the first slot because so many people pick the first option without even reading the question. So I put a trap as the first option, something that's complete nonsense to catch the people who aren't actually paying attention. Wally, good to see you. Mr. Dexstar says I love soy milk. Random hockey cats lover. Kevin, thank you for the 100. All right. Almost done, guys. Almost done. And then I'm debating whether I should make my coffee first or if I should make my soup first. I think soup is what I'm going for. Yeah, I'll do soup first. New Way, Hannah, have you visited the soccer stadium? Which one? The one here in St. Paul, Minnesota? Fastball Freddy, cotton candy is my favorite food. Eric Fitzpatrick, I am going to be making soup and coffee. Kevin says cook first. So we've got differing opinions. Some people want coffee first. Some people want soup first. I'm going to do soup. Yes, New Way. I've been to the stadium a few times. It is very fun. Mr. Dexter says, I've been trying tempeh. What do you think about it, Mr. Dexter? What are your thoughts on tempeh? Whew, all right. So let's do soup first. So I'm going to boil some water. All right, someone joins. Salsa. Oh, you're in the Caribbean. Which country in the Caribbean? Hi, Salsa. I'm not in the Caribbean. I'm in the United States. Hello. Very cool. I bet the weather's gorgeous down there. Trinidad and Tobago. Ooh, wait, real question. Is Trinidad and Tobago in the World Cup this year? Are you guys playing in the FIFA World Cup? I feel like you should be. You guys have... I've seen your team play and they were good. Oh shoot, I missed some stars. New Way and Jose Vasquez. Thank you, Jose. I'm not sure. Okay, now I want to look up and see if Trinidad and Tobago are in the World Cup because you guys are good. Hi, Ethan. Welcome, Ethan. All right, Pastor. Do you like broccoli? Yes, I eat it almost every day. Um, other comments here. Nope. Jose. Oh man, Jose, I gotta get you on the list before I miss it. Mr. Dexter says flavor takes time to get marinated for the tempeh, I think you mean. Salsa, right now it's 8:36 p.m. at night. So it's nighttime, Monday night here in Minnesota in the United States. How about you? What's the time in Trinidad and Tobago? Oh my gosh. Yeah, oh, I missed it. I missed it. Today I feel like it's like whack-a-mole. Like I'm looking and trying to read something and then I miss something over here. I'm sorry I missed the kaleidoscope glasses Roger has, but I will get you on my donut list. Let's see. New Way says okay, cool about the stadium. Your coffee is my favorite brand. The Colombian one, says Fastball Freddy. Steve Ketting, the World Cup is coming to Missouri in 9 days. I know. I was thinking about going to Kansas City for the World Cup, but it just was ridiculously expensive. I couldn't justify it. Salsa. Oh my gosh, yay, salsa! Thank you for following. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Amazing. Okay, Cosmorn says sending you the Catalina. Oh, I had Catalina earlier today, and I think I put it down in my little cupboard down there. Roger Hess sent a floating heart. Yes! Oh, Roger, thank you. Got it. Okay. Roger Hess. Marbod is here. Roger Hess. Also, Roger Hess, I don't remember if you were here yesterday, but I was letting my members know that I posted a new members only video yesterday. It's about my family dog, Rocky. So if you want to check out a new members only video, since you're a member, you can go watch the Rocky video that I posted for you guys yesterday. All right, Kevin, Trinidad and Tobago aren't in. Oh, that's sad, Kevin. Darn. Jose, I don't think America's making it to the semifinals, if I have to be honest. I agree with you. I don't think they're going to make it to the semifinals. I'll root for them. Like I would like for the USA to do well, but I always try to operate in reality and never in delusion, and I don't see the US as like in the top 4, which would be the semifinals. So, yeah. I would never if I was a betting person, if I was a gambling woman, I would never ever bet that the United States would make it to the semifinals. Never. Kevin, Roger Hess, coffee. Yay, I was 50 plus, now I'm 26, says Jose. David J, hello. Nue says, I just heard about the mycotoxins in oat milk. Ooh, that I don't even know what that is, but it sounds bad. The reason I don't drink oat milk is because it's basically, was listening to this one biochemist talk about oat milk, and she's like, it's basically pasta water. It's just all this starch, and you drink it, and it like spikes your blood sugar, which you generally don't want to happen when you eat food. Like, it better for it to not to happen. So I prefer almond milk and coconut milk because they don't spike your blood sugar as much. All right. Fred Ogle, Jose says I'm following right now. Yes, thank you, Jose. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, Roger says, yes, I would be delighted to, Hannah. Thank you, Roger. I appreciate that. All right. Oh, a felony JY67. All right, I see you. Oh my goodness. Woo. Shaquille, Kevin. All right. Mr. Dexter says that's why soy milk is great for me. Yeah, I would drink soy milk, but I just never like the taste of it. But I feel like that is one I would actually drink. In terms of just like health, like I wouldn't mind drinking it, but it's just the flavor. I was like, ugh. All right. Yaba says, Hannah, thanks for your understanding of how we see your live feed. Check Hannah. Yeah, I know. I have to. Actually, I've been having to print these numbers backwards so that they show up the right way for you guys. Joseph, hello. Felony67. I wanted to say thank you to you. Lenny JY67. Brandon. Hi, Brandon. Thank you. 67 and Brandon. Thank you. Ooh, thank you for the GG Easy. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Thank you guys for the lovely gifts. Awesome. New way of saying, Hannah, I just want the Spurs to lose because they beat the Timberwolves. Oh, so sad. So sad. Brandon. Okay, dang it. Now I'm behind. Not dang it because of the gifts, but dang it because I'm falling behind. Oh no. All right, Brandon, I gotta get you. Matthew8408 says, I see you too. Shaquille, I am doing well. How are you doing? Brandon, it is pasta water, believe it or not. It has the same effect on your blood sugar. I'm taking this from a biochemist who has studied the effects of different foods on the bloodstream. So this is a scientist with research and facts. It is pasta water, unfortunately. I know your emojis have tears. That's how I felt when I heard her say this. I was like, no, I love oat milk, but also I don't want to be drinking like a blood sugar spike. No thanks. So yeah, I don't drink oat milk anymore. Alrighty, so let's heat up 1 cup of water. Shaquille is guessing history. Jose, I have no idea. I don't like basketball. So we're at 40, 42, 43 minutes. Um, oh, don't tell me. Okay, I thought cotton candy was winning in the poll for a second. But I think it's history. History, then math, then maybe cotton candy, and then English, which surprises me. Hi, Christy, over here. Let's see. Kevman, Spurs. Oh, you know what? I am going to turn that game on right now. Spurs versus Knicks. Ooh. Oh my gosh, wait. Is this on Peacock? Please tell me it's on Peacock. Oh, no. Shoot. I don't have a way to stream it. Dang it. Anyways, Hannah is a Vikings fan. Yes, exactly. I mean, that is why I have a Vikings helmet for one of my member emojis. All right, let's get some soup stuff, guys. New way with the Vikings helmet. Yes, love it. All right, we've got some tofu and soy sauce. It's a close game, says Kevin. Okay. All right. What made the Big Bang? I don't know. I'm not the right person to ask. Kevin, I like when the Vikings beat the Cowboys last season. Okay. I don't remember that game if I'm being honest. All right, one last thing I gotta grab. Some delicious seaweed, everybody. Oh, we got lost in something. Hello. Oh, is that Ernest? I don't know. But we got seaweed, and that is gonna go into my soup. Yum yum yum. Once the water is boiling, New Way. I do. My grandpa is a Texas fan. Okay, I don't mind the Cowboys if I'm being honest. I think they're like a. I think this is fine. This is a little old, but whatever. Yeah, I think I can eat this. If I'm not on live tomorrow, call somebody. Oh, jeez. I think we're fine here. I do like the Cowboys though. All right, Hafiz is back. Jose says, "Yo, I am a Texan. Lol, amazing! I cannot wait to go to Texas one day." Ernest is back! Yay! I just need to dry my hair a little bit because this is shower hair, and ugh, it just one of my peeves is when you've got shower hair and it's getting your clothes damp. It's just not pleasant. Shaquille. Oh yeah, but I mean, but I feel like you're an exception to this, but the life expectancy in Scotland is not good. I feel like it's generally like the food isn't as healthy as other places and yeah, but I mean, I would say you're not the typical Scot that's just like walking around living their life. You're very busy, you're very efficient, you're managing a bunch of different things, but yeah, the second I heard that scientists say that oat milk is essentially pasta water and you're just drinking carbs that are spiking your blood sugar, I was like, and I'm not gonna drink oat milk anymore. Bye. All right, Pastor. Oh, I didn't pin my dang comment. Um, Hafiz Kane, Angelica Schuyler. I don't know who that is. Ooh, felony GJY. Thank you. Oh, and you're heading out. Bye, Felon JY. Okay, let's grab boiling water, but I gotta add a teaspoon of seaweed to my bowl. Shaquille. I like SpongeBob. That's okay. You already said that, so I got that. Roger that. So, 1 teaspoon of dried seaweed. You would not believe how much this expands when you put hot water over it. It definitely has a seaweedy smell, but I do love this stuff. And a little goes such a long way. I mean, look at how big this container is, and I'm just using one tiny little teaspoon for one serving. It's crazy. And this thing was only 15 bucks. You know like how many bowls of soup this is? Alrighty, Jose, it's crazy that the United Kingdom has 4 states. I mean, it's a tiny country. UK is tiny but mighty, I would say. They're a tiny island nation, but when you look at them like the historical impact, the British Empire, you're like, dang, for a tiny island nation, you guys were crushing it. Ernest says, been over 20 years since I had to deal with shower hair. I used to have long hair halfway down my back. Nice. Don't have to. There are days I would never ever like chop my hair off, but there are days where I think to myself, especially when it's early morning, have to do my hair. It takes forever. And I'm like, man, like it must be crazy to wake up in the morning and you don't have to do your hair. Like all you really just have to maybe like brush it back and then there's no like for me it's like wet my hair in the sink, comb like detangle it with detangler, style it into a bun, brush back the wispies. Like it's a whole process. Oh, but it's worth it. I do really like my hair. Kane. All right, sisters, don't know who they are. I saw the video. Awesome, Roger. Thank you for watching that members only video so fast. I appreciate it. So I've got my not so miso soup going on right here. Look at how much the seaweed has expanded, that little teaspoon that I added in here. So I'm gonna let this steep for about 10 minutes or so, I'd say. Alrighty, Roger Hess using the Rocky emoji, just like I mentioned in the video. Yes, I love to see it. Alrighty, quick comb and pomade. After I retire, I will grow it out some. Nice, Ernest. Sounds super easy to manage. We got Shaquille. Thank you, Shaquille, for being my big fan. Kevin says probably 1,000 bulls. Yeah, I don't know. It's a ton though. Hundreds at least. William Barry is guessing history. Vote in the poll, guys, if you haven't already. Vote up here. Hi, Rayon. How are you? Welcome in. I am making miso soup minus the miso. It's got the tofu, the seaweed, the sesame oil. Oh, you have university today. Why are you sad about university? I loved university. Hafiz, I'm a data analyst. Dustin Gamboa, hello. William Barry. More people speak English than any other. Is that true? Because I feel like actually Mandarin has the most speakers. What language has the most speakers? I feel like it's either English or Mandarin. Let's see. Ah, it depends. So the answer depends on how you count. English has the most total speakers worldwide, 1.5 billion, but Mandarin Chinese has the most native speakers. And they didn't give a number for that. That is so, yeah. So it's all for in my head, it's always been between English and Mandarin Chinese. Anthony, hello, Anthony. Just in, guessing an English teacher. Not gonna say just yet. Oh, Rayon, because you hate studying, then why did you go to university if you hate studying? Why didn't you go into a trade? Hafiz, Kevin, Anthony, not so bad. How are you? I'm doing good, Anthony. Solid Monday, cannot complain. Jose says Mandarin. Yeah, it depends though. It depends on what you're counting. So there's more native Mandarin speakers than there are native English speakers. But if you're just counting anybody who can speak English, native or not, English has the most speakers. So it's like both, basically. I think of them as tied, English and Mandarin. Rayon says, whoa, seriously though, you went to university and you hate studying? To be fair though, there were some things I really hated studying when I was at, we could say college here in the United States. Yava says, just to say your dress really suits you. Thank you, Yava. I have never worn this top on live before, on a live stream, but I've had this top forever. I've had it since before the pandemic for sure. I think I got it in probably like 2017 or 2018. So I've had this for like a good 8 years. I love this color of green, and I actually want more tops in this color. All right. Who else we got over here? Shaquille saying day 29. Yep, everybody, in case you didn't get the memo, I am going live for 365 days. Today is day number 29. So I have 336 days left. So hundreds of days left. But I'm going live every single year for an entire. Let me start over. I'm going live every single day for an entire year. And we are just about a month into this. Bam is here. Shaquille, New Way says, German? Baruch is here. Anthony, Shaquille, Kevin. Looks like Eagles color. Oh, of course you would say that. Rayon says, yes, it's really cute, and you are a cute girl. Thank you. I appreciate that, Rayon. Dustin MT, day 29. Woohoo! We're going to be switching to the 30s. This is going to be a 3 tomorrow. So pumped. So pumped. Jose. How does Russia have 160 million people with a land more than Pluto and Mars? I don't know. Shaquille. Kevin says midnight green. I've always referred to this as forest green. I had a few tops in this color when I was growing up. Hello, James over here. Oh my gosh, the jump monster. Hey, yep, almost a full month. Almost 1 month into my year-long live stream challenge. Let's just call it a year-long live stream marathon, except I'm not going to be live streaming for a year straight, like on the same live. Russia is like Alaska. It's made up a lot. Yes, that is true. A lot of Russia is just very, I mean, very severe, very cold, very rural, wilderness, like Jub Monster said. Yep. 11 months to go, says Kevin. I know it sounds crazy when you put it like that, but I think it's gonna go fast. Hafiz, I've been on YouTube for 5.5 years, almost 6. Shaquille says, I wish. XO darling, good to see you. Hello, hello. Rex Anime, welcome. All right, I'm gonna start adding in some fun stuff. And by fun, I mean sesame oil, ginger, soy sauce, and a little bit of salt. My duty time, says Shaquille. Sounds good. No worries. Duty calls. Oh, this hair. Shower hair is driving me crazy. Lesson to myself, like, don't style my hair right before a live, especially if there's gonna be a bun drop. Exo darling, have you had a storm yet? We had some rain, but no storms today. Galatasaray, no garlic. Nope, not in miso. So there's some salt. Soy sauce, aka tamari. It's just brewed soy sauce. Joe Monster, great time to be alive. It's NBA Finals. Yep, I know. Exciting time indeed. Okay. Soy sauce going in there. And then let's sprinkle in some ginger. Ginger powder. XO darling. Also, I am going to close the poll in just a minute here. So vote if you haven't. Vote in the poll. Rockford, we don't have that many storms. Okay, XO darling. Jose. Duly noted. Yeah, we were thinking about invading Russia, but now we won't. Kevin, 28-year-old. Oh no. Yikes. Maybe let's watch the language here. Shaquille says Hannah Jordana. Where does Jordana come from? I'm so curious. Bye, Shaquille. I know you said duty calls. So I am mixing together my soup here. Nice try, Preston, but it's not going to work here. Try on another streamer. But thank you for the comment. It does help the stream. Pastor Outdoor Adventure. Jose. All right. What you making? I was going to say check the pinned comment, but I forgot to pin it when I typed it. Preston is sharing a live. Okay. I see you, Preston, over here. Yes, making a heart with one hand. Okay. All right. Amazing. All right. Close the poll. What do we have here? We've got Irfan here. Hello, Irfan. Jose. All right. Dustin says I did look for a pin. Yeah, that's my bad. I believe I typed a comment and then I just let it float away into the chat and I never pinned it. So that's my fault, Dustin. Sorry. I'm making miso soup. I call it miso soup. I don't have miso in my fridge, so it's um boiling water, tofu, seaweed, ginger, soy sauce, sesame oil, and some regular salt. Thank you, Preston. Oh my goodness. All right, bye, Hafiz. Kevin, halftime, amazing. All right. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I have to answer the poll question, you guys. Jeez. Fastball Freddy, are you planning on watching any of the games Thursday? Like all of them. Yes, I am so excited for the FIFA World Cup. Oh my goodness. Ooh, we got two people over here. Hello. I don't know what your name is, but hello. Um, okay, trivia question. Guess the subject that my favorite teacher taught. History came in first. No, I would say my history teachers were okay, but none of them were my favorite. Math came in second, and yes, I had the most charismatic and funny freshman year math teacher. He was a geometry teacher, and he was so funny, and he was such a good instructor, and he was super smart, and yeah, he's forever my favorite math teacher. So good job, guys. The right answer was math. Jose. Whoa, we got lots of comments in here. I see, looks like Mandarin. I don't know how to read Mandarin, but hello. Jose. See you tomorrow, Hafiz. Someone over here is asking if I've ever visited Pakistan. No, I've never visited Pakistan, but maybe one day. Oh, wait, there was a comment. I'm so sorry. Hey, your earrings look so cool. I hope your day went so amazing today. So sweet of you. Thank you. I can't see what your name is, but thank you very much for that comment. That was very kind of you. Kevin, I forgot which one I picked. Pastor Outdoor Adventure. When I was in school in June 8th, there was an earthquake. Ooh, JBB. I'm feeling good. How are you feeling today? Jub Monster. I feel like math teachers are either super fun or a mundane teacher. Yep. I have had some, it's Daro. Did I say that right? Daro? Thank you, Daro. Your accent is so cool. I appreciate that. Do people actually think my accent is cool? Because I don't think anything of my accent, but I am in the United States. Just in case, I never want to assume people know where I'm from, but I am from the United States. What's with the days at the top? Is that wait, what is asking? What's with the days at the top? So I am going live every single day for a whole year. I will say it this way. I'm going live for 365 days, not continuously. But today is day number 29 out of 365. So I will be on here every day, doesn't matter the day, Christmas, Easter, Halloween, my birthday, whatever. Every single day I will be streaming on TikTok. I'm also on YT. I do two live streams at the same time. And yeah. So I'm counting the days. This will be tomorrow, like this is going to say 30, the next day it will say 31, 32, 33, 34, all the way up to 365. So that is why I have a number day counter up here. Wait, what says, hell yeah, get that discipline. I would describe myself as a pretty disciplined person. Not always, but I would say even more than disciplined, I would say I'm very determined. Like once I set a goal for myself, I'm like, I am going to try almost anything to accomplish my goal. Doesn't always work out, but it's like I just like I like the idea and the challenge of going live every single day for a whole year. I was like, I love live streaming. I think it's really fun. I like being in my kitchen. I like making food. I love chatting with people. I like talking about different things. We've got the World Cup all summer. So there's like no shortage of things to talk about. And I just thought, like, yeah, I think I could do 365 days. Not every day has to be hours and hours. Like, I could do like a 30-minute live one day. I could do a 10-minute live. I expect that in the next year, I'll probably come down with like a cold. Like, I'm not going to feel 100% great every single day. I don't think that's likely, but I'll still hop on here. Choco Vanilla joined. Okay. All right. I missed a few comments over here. Thank you, JBB. Who else? Jose. Nice. In the test, I got 501 as a score. Okay. Oh, Kevin, you sent a happy poop. That is my OG favorite gift over here on YT. Exo Darling says, I love that you're doing that. Me too. Me too. Honestly, I've learned at this point, so I'm 32 years old. I have learned by now that I function best. Like I feel like I get the most satisfaction out of life when I have a goal, like a good goal or challenge that I'm working on. I don't do well with mundane, boring, copy paste. Every day is just kind of routine. I want to be working towards some kind of goal. That's I think what brings me the most joy in life. Zakimla is here. Okay. Who we got over here? Exo Darling, Jose, like number 85. We're at 87. Okay. We're almost to 100, guys. Fastball Freddy says, I'm not disciplined. I ate 3 bags of M&Ms tonight. Oh no. That's a lot of sugar on your system, Fastball Freddy. Kevin says, lol, Syed is here. Aw, very sweet. Thank you, Syed. Black Dragon. Is it Pape? Pape Luther King? Hello, Kevin says 88. All right, let me actually drink some of this soup here. Now that it's gone a little lukewarm on me. I think it needs a little bit more soy sauce. Yaba says, got it right, but I remember giving our placement teachers hell. Yeah, but I would love to know, like, were you a good student? You strike me as someone who would have been very good in school, but you also would have gotten into some mischief. Is that correct? That's what my intuition is telling me about. That would be my guess if I could imagine you in school many years ago. Like smart, you get you get your schoolwork done, school isn't a problem for you, but you get into some mischief. Was a class clown. Yes. All right. Looks like I'm still caught up. Oh wait. Hoya. All right. Sounds dramatic. Godspeed. Bye, Jub Monster. Great having you here. Thank you for joining. Mm-mm-mm. You too, Jub Monster. Stay blessed. Jose. I don't know. Yana, or is it Jana, maybe? Can you make pasta? I don't eat pasta. Nope. Yama says I got it right. Woohoo! So you were a bit of a mischief maker, but good in school. Hello, Stealth Tech Master, maybe? Hello, hello. I'm just eating some miso soup. Sorry if I if I have seaweed in my teeth. Goodwin, hello. Shauna, you made it. Yay! James Joyce Scoff. I don't know what that means. Galatasaray says, enjoy your meal. Thank you very much. Teşekkürler, Galatasaray. Mm-mm-mm. Jose just wants to sleep and doesn't want to have to do summer work. There are days where I really wish I didn't have to work and I could just sleep, but most of us don't have that option unless you have a very large bank account and lots of assets and you are extremely secure. You don't get to just sleep and do whatever you want unless like you're willing to deal with the consequences and like not make rent, not make your housing costs. Chosen Law, I'm doing well. How are you doing, Chosen Law? All right. Good win. I am making, well, I'm eating miso soup. Thank you, Black Dragon. Mm-mm-mm. You guys, I really do love this seaweed. So good. So good. Galatasaray is smiling. Woohoo! Shauna, I'm doing well. How are you doing tonight? It's a very quiet Monday night. Hello, Hamdan. Jose. All right. Thank you, Z Rhyme. Mr. Rat 6268, you look like my Spanish teacher. Okay. Pastor. No, Pastor, I'm vegan. Black Dragon, I love your kindness. Thank you. There should be no tantrums while eating food. Food should be eaten happily. I agree with that. Honestly, think of it this way. In terms of like, let's reframe to like being grateful. Be grateful that you do have food to eat because there are people in the world who don't have enough food to eat. Or some days like they don't get to eat because they don't have any food. Andrew, how are you? So good to see you. Okay, hold on. I've really not been on my A game for some reason reading through these chats. I feel like I'm a bit slow for some reason. Okay. Um, Z Rhyme says, not for real, how old are you? Truly, take a guess. Nothing offends me, so if you guess older than my age, it's fine. Like, don't worry. But like genuinely, how old do you think I am? I get anything from like, you could be a teenager, which I'm like, I don't think so. Anywhere from that to like 40. So yeah, take a stab at it. Jose, my little brother ate my summer work. Okay. Syed, nice. I have heard that pickup line before. Chu is over here. Hello, guys. Sorry, if you're wondering, I do not joint. I do simultaneous live streams, TikTok and YT. All right, Duavius. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you're still here. You asked that great question. What is the meaning behind day 29? I am going live every single day for 365 days. Also, Kayvon, yes! I hope I don't have seaweed in my teeth because I want to get you on my dono shoutout list. Thank you, Kayvon. I got you on my donor list. But okay, I will just keep on saying it because people have been asking, why do I have day 29 on my cupboards? And it's because I'm going live every single day for a whole year. Excuse me. So this is going to change to 30 tomorrow, and then 31, then 32, all the way up to 365 because I'm going live every single day, no matter what, for a whole year. Yusuf, hello, Yusuf, welcome. Michael is in the Virgin Islands, beautiful. Hi, JP. Fastball Freddy. Oh, Dolly. Okay, Dolly. Here we go. Hold on. Let me make sure to say thank you to Kayvon and Dolly if you're here. Dolly and Kayvon, are you here? No. So sad when they gift and leave and I'm too late. Hi, Anthony. Uh-oh. Sweet. I agree with that, Anthony. Thank you, thank you. We got someone saying assalamu alaikum. Walaikum salam. How are you? Thank you both for the gifts. Yay. All right. Oh, Kayvon, it wasn't letting me tag you in this dang comment. I'm always suspicious of YouTube when I'm like, I want to tag someone, and then it doesn't work. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Good win. May you always be happy. I love that wish. One second over here. We got Rich Person 15. Thank you for liking the live. And you're from Indonesia. Okay. It's got to be like Tuesday afternoon for you over there. You guys are so far ahead of us time-wise in the United States. Okay. What was I saying? Oof, my brain is not on point. Black Dragon, Z Rhyme. I am in my 30s. I'm going to be 33 in September. Yabba 13.5. I know it's growing. The channel is growing. I'm so excited. It always grows, but it's been growing faster. Obviously, when you go live every single day, that helps. All right. All caught up over there. Um, Andrew. Oh, wait, sorry. Hope your week has kicked off great. Was there another question I missed? Um, yes, to answer that comment, or yeah, I would call that a comment. Um, it's been a good start to the week. Very chill Monday. My project team is, um, sorry, I'm looking over at TikTok. My project team is over our biggest hurdle, and we are slated to be, I'm like knocking on imaginary wood. We are slated to be done with our current project by like end of June and then rolling right onto our next one. So, yes, great start. Met with my team today, kind of just like divvied up what our tasks are. And it's like, let's just get this thing done for the love of God. So, yes, good start to the week. And yeah, it's going well. Okay, sorry. I missed other people. Pastor Outdoor Adventure, Jose Goodwin, Black Dragon. Oh, okay. I'm not that. I was like, dang, I'm buried. John Cardella. Nice try. Kayvon is smiling. Black Dragon, yes, I'm 32. Gonna be 33 in September. New Way, no, I am a Virgo. My favorite star sign. All my friends are Virgos. We get along so well. Andrew says, you look well, busy, busy. Yes, busy, but honestly, I was saying this earlier, it's such a relief that we are over the biggest hurdle and we're kind of just like tying up loose ends and finishing up stuff before we're like formally done with the project. But I'm so glad that this isn't dragging into July and August and we can just start something new. And usually the beginning of a project isn't super, super stressful and hectic. So yeah, very good. Also, Andrew, I feel like you're in another country every other week. So I lose track, but you're not in the United States now, are you? I know you're coming later, like next month for that baseball game and if England does well, but you're not traveling right now, right? I don't think you would be because you were just saying that you were watching Star Wars with Isaac. John Cardella says, "Dang." I have when you've been like I've been streaming for 2 years now. It's like I've seen enough comments where it's like, "There's a spider behind you. Look out. There's a mouse. There's something." I'm like, "Nope, you're not going to get me to turn around." Mm-mm. Crazy Sick Wine just dropping by to say hello, my lovely and beautiful. I hope all is splendid and is oh, sorry. I hope all is splendid. You're glowing as always. Thank you. I think it's the 12 hours of sleep I got on Friday night, the 11 hours of sleep I got on Saturday night, and the 8.5 hours of sleep I got last night. Like, I have been sleeping like a maniac, but I needed it too. I was cooked on Friday night last week. So, I feel very well rested and I think it shows, but on the flip side, I think it also shows when I am behind on sleep because I'm very like just fried. Um Marcel Powell. Hi Marcel. Shauna says, "Did you do any polls?" I did one and I didn't draft a second one, so I'm thinking of one I could like quickly do for you guys. All right, chosen law. Tell us. Ooh, here we go. Tell the world something about your state most people don't know. I'll start. Each lake in Minnesota is rumored to have been the footprints of giants long ago. This is just like a goofy one, and it isn't even vegan. But we have the spam capital of the world in Austin, Minnesota. Fun fact: I did grow up eating spam, which is like you don't even want to know what's in spam, but it is delicious. And Austin, Minnesota is where the spam capital of the world is, and I think that's where the spam factory is. And it's basically like salty pork composite. Gnarly stuff. But again, as a kid, it's like, whatever, it tastes good. I'm just gonna eat this. Um, Andrew says flying to the States tomorrow. OMG, that's again, it's like always on the move, always flying somewhere, jet setting all over the place. That is awesome. Safe travels, Andrew. Safe travels. Ray, how are you, Ray? How is band practice? How's your summer? Jose, my birthday will be day 48, aka the 27th of June. Okay, you should tune in on your birthday so we can all wish you a happy birthday, Jose. No pressure, you don't have to. Lugaby. I wonder what these comments are where it gets cut off at this. Like, maybe it's the translator that's doing that, the YouTube translator. I don't know who that is. Okay, Kevin is back. Mokayon. Kayvon, I had a crazy. Hold on. Food fall off for like 4 days straight. So much was going on. Oh, Kayvon, are you saying like you were eating like a strict like food diet thing and then you had like a cheat day? Am I reading that right? Yeah, only ate as a child. Oh, new way. Are you yeah, spam? Yeah, spam is like it's like baloney where you're like, I made the mistake once of Googling what goes into making bologna, like the body parts of various animals that go into making bologna slices. And I was like, oh my God. So I have eaten a lot of animal organs. I just didn't know it. Okay, Jose. Oh wait, hold on. Ezekiel. Wow, cool name. I rarely meet Ezekiels. Ray says, I'm great. No band again until tomorrow, and I am very tired. Oh no, Ray. You guys have so many tornadoes. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh. It's just, it's like, it doesn't seem possible for there to be this many tornadoes. But again, it's like I am at Minnesota's like the very tippy top of Tornado Alley. We don't get that many, but I know y'all who are like below us, like Iowa, Missouri, Oklahoma, it's like crazy. Jose says I will be there, I think. Andrew, dang, I will be in the US for 6 weeks. Jeez Louise, that is crazy. Okay, 6 weeks. But again, it's like if you like work for yourself. I was like, I'm an employee, as most of you know, and it's like I have never the longest vacation I've taken from a 9 to 5 job is a week and a half, maybe. Like 2 weeks is pushing it because they're like, are you really gonna be gone for 2 weeks, employee? But 6 weeks. Are you just staying in like hotels? That's just like a long vacation. Holy moly. Alejo Routel. Hello, Alejo. Welcome back. I remember you. Also, we made it to 100 likes. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. John Shelby. Thank you for that. That's very sweet. Thank you, John. Um, New Way says, dang, saying spam just made my stomach hurt. Yeah, ooh, the thing is I don't eat it anymore, so I can, oh, we've got someone from Ghana over here. Hi, OJ from Ghana. Sick. You're the first person from Ghana I've had over here on TikTok. That is so cool. Where are you in Ghana? I only know Accra and is Abidjan or something? Abidjan? No, I think that might be Nigeria. Ghana. Hmm. Oh, no, sorry. Nigeria. My bad. But I do know Accra. OJ says, what? Are you in Accra? I would like to go to Ghana one day. I'm East African, so East Coast, but I think the West Coast is cool too. All right. Kayvon says yes, 4 to be exact. Jose says my state is the second biggest and it has a star in it. And it's a lone star. Lone Star State. I am dying to get to Texas. Texas looks like so much fun. I want to go to a rodeo. I want to go line dancing. I want to go to the Alamo. I want to go to like a, even though they probably would laugh at me and not have a ton of vegan stuff, I would love to go to like a proper like grill out barbecue situation down there just to participate. One day. Okay, go get it. Great to see you go get it. Okay, OJ says Accra, but currently Dunkwa on off in Central Region. Nice. Okay. We got Ya Omar, I think, who joined. Sweet. Well, happy to have you here, OJ. I don't have many people from Ghana join on live. Ray says, I'm smack dab in the middle of Tornado Alley. We haven't had a tornado in about a week. Oh man. Stay safe, Ray. Pack God. I'm in the US and California. Woo! I'm in the US too, but not in California. I'm in the middle and top of the United States. Riley Davis, good to see you. All right, Jose. Andrew says we're doing some work there, which also which is why there's a few of us. We've got some close protection work along the way. Oh my gosh, that's intense. But that also seems like a great use of time. Part of it is fun, but part of it's work. Love it. Well, that sounds very, very exciting, Andrew. I'm not, I've told you guys this already. I'm not going to the World Cup this year. I was planning on going to Kansas City for one of the games, but I just could not justify thousands of dollars to go to Kansas City. But my goal is to go to the next World Cup, 2030, which is in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. And I would like to go to all three of those countries. I've been to two of them, but still, like, see games in all three. So lucky you, Andrew. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Pat God. Oh, Kevin, you sent a party hat. Yay! Thank you, Kevin. Ooh, okay, I have a World Cup trivia question I can ask you guys. Stone Papa Smurf says, I'm going to be working with Bob Costas Sunday? I don't know what that means. Trend short. Wait a minute. Hold on. This Sunday is the freedom fight. Freedom. Hold on. That just triggered that event that's happening. Freedom 250. Oh my, wait. No. No, there's a federal lawsuit to block UFC Freedom 250 from being held on the White House South Lawn. Oh no. Wait, is this not going to happen? You guys, I low-key want to see this. Nice meeting you too, OJ. Gotta go, peace, sister. Thank you so much for joining and for liking the stream over here. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day, because I'm assuming it's afternoon for you over there in Ghana. Let's see. Stone Bumba Smurf, Jesse Hamilton. Hi, Jesse. Ooh, we're past 100 likes. Amazing, amazing. Gasta Burrito. You'd get a lot more followers if you spoke German. Maybe. Vielleicht. Mal sehen. Michael Grimes, Aaron Dre, Ted Lasso with a question mark. I don't know what that means. All right. Ray says, my little brother is obsessed with Ronaldo. Oh, girl. You're preaching to the choir here. I'm obsessed with Cristiano. Okay, I watched the Nike World Cup ad yesterday and my heart almost stopped because he's in it and I was like, I can't. Like he's like too much to handle. Like aura is too much. Kevin says Spurs up 82 to 80. User over here. Hello. Ram RMI. Hello, Ram and Rubber Ducky. Kevin, Galatasaray. I hope one time is the Galatasaray, me too. I've never been to Turkey, and so many people have told me how beautiful Turkey is. And fun fact, I was supposed to go to Turkey 10 years ago right now. So I took a Turkish language program and it was supposed to be in Turkey I got my assignment, I got my host family, like everything was said and done. And then about a month out, I have to watch my language here, but let's just say there was an attack that involved an explosion in my host city. And I was like, great, all right, not gonna do anything this summer. Definitely not going. I was supposed to be going to Bushra, I think. And like they pulled the plug on that, but then they reassigned us to go to Azerbaijan because they speak Azerbaijani, which is similar to Turkish. But I was supposed to go to Turkey 10 years ago and it did not work because of safety reasons, but I would love to go to Turkey one day. And hopefully it'll happen. Oh, Jade DeLeon. Oh my gosh, thank you for following over here. Yes. NSM, thank you so much. Bobbert. Let's see. Jose says, Hannah, you just hit 100 likes. I know, I'm happy about that. Hi, Jacoby. What's up? I'm just hanging out, chatting on here. That's a shame. Cats are everywhere in Turkey in a cool way. That's what I've heard, Bobbert. So my sister has been to Turkey. She took a summer abroad class there, and she was saying how many cats there were. Galatasaray says, OMG, Hannah, don't speak German, please, or I fall in love. My little brother is obsessed with Ronaldo, so for his birthday on Friday, I got him a Ronaldo signed Lego set. Oh, Ray. That is quite the gift. Well done, Ray. Alrighty, Kevin. James is asking, are you buying that SpaceX IPO when it opens or no? Personally, no, and that's not telling you guys what to do, but just for me, for my own finances, no. Don't get me wrong, I'm obsessed with Elon Musk. I love him. It's like, I feel like his stuff is very new. It's very techy. It's very exciting. But I'm a very conservative investor. So I invest in things that have been around for a very long time. I don't like risk. Um, and the thing is, it's like, I love Tesla. I love SpaceX. I love Neuralink. God, he's just built so many things. And I mean, I think he's incredible, but I as an invest when I'm looking at stuff to invest in, I tend to stay away from things that are like new and sexy and techy and flashy and they're like only a few years old. It's like I'm going to be investing in stuff that's like old and it's utilities, like it's necessities that people need. Not that SpaceX isn't, but it's a little too new and flashy for my type, like my preferences for investing. Shauna says go Spurs. Let's see here. Jose says hopefully Portugal wins the World Cup so Cristiano can get his trophy. Oh, the goat. Hi Barry, how are you, Barry? Big Lee fam. This is so good. And you know what? I was supposed to be brewing decaf and I have been so slow to actually making this decaf, but it's very good. So I buy Cafe Bustelo decaf coffee and it is delicious. Hello, Ahmed. Welcome. Ray, I definitely wouldn't invest in Blue Origin anytime soon. We all know how that went the other day. Yeah, it's for me, I'm looking at like track record, how long has something like business like I invest personally. Again, I'm not giving you guys investing advice. I'm just saying what I tend to invest in, food, um utilities, water. It's just like things medicine, like medical technology. Um I go for things that like no matter what the world is still going to need food, water, electricity. Um I'm forgetting other stuff, but it's just like very basic stuff. Barry says I'm driving, just stopping by to say hi. So good to see you, Barry. Thank you for stopping by. Ezekiel, nice. Birthday is November 29th. Ray Let's see. Kirby, I'm doing well. How are you doing, Kirby? It was a very pleasant Monday. Are you back into the swing of things at the farm, Kirby? Shauna says, what was the answer to the first poll? So, my favorite teacher taught math. The question was, what subject did my favorite teacher teach? And the answer was math. My favorite teacher that I ever had was a math teacher. Even though math was not my favorite subject, he was such a good teacher. He made it so fun. He was very goofy, great instruction methods. It just, yeah, it was a very fun math class. Galatasaray says, we love cats and dogs in cities in Turkey. Bobbert says, wise move, young lady. Thank you. Big Lee, do you only drink decaf? No. So I drink regular caffeinated coffee in the morning, but then I stop drinking caffeine by 12 o'clock noon or 1 p.m. because otherwise the caffeine will keep me up and I won't be able to sleep well. There was a mistake I made a few days ago. Tired of tornadoes, but great other than that, says Ray. Hafiz is back. Shauna, Hafiz, Kirby, tornado season, Ray, Kevin. I loved math still. No, 1 + 1. Ray, only for the last 4 months, Kirby lol. Sounds good, Jose. Thanks for being here. My soup is now very lukewarm. Must be annoying having to install cupboards. Kevin, very dry month for June. I would say here we had rain today. We've been having decent storms. Oh no, Kirby! No YouTube emotes? Shoot! Oh, that's disappointing. Hmm. Let's see, Kirby. Here, I'll test mine. Or I'll test on my side. Hmm. Let's see. Do those show up for you guys? I know it might be different for me though, since I'm on the creator side, not the viewer side. Hello, Shahed. 70s today and tomorrow. Beautiful, Kevin. Wazzy sucks. If I ever saw you without earrings, I would be concerned. I'd be like, what's going on with Hannah? Something must be off. What's in the green jar? Oh, this is decaf coffee that I was meaning to make a while ago. I'll make some tonight, don't worry. But I'm just late to the decaf coffee because I've been eating my miso soup that doesn't have miso in it. AE Javo says, cool. Ray says I can see the all right, Kevin can use the dono wow. So it looks like Kevin can use the member emojis. Kirby, did you say you upgraded like you updated the app on your phone? I wonder what the problem is. Okay, Kirby, you did. Daniel Berry Sports highlight. Just hanging out on day 29. Woohoo! Kevin using the Rocky emoji. Galatasaray, I pray that we all remain protected from natural disasters. Me too. Jose, back from doom scrolling. Oh no, don't do it. Don't doom scroll. Danielle can use them. Okay. Kirby says, I'll post what mine look like on the community post and delete. Yeah. I'm super curious to see. Don't worry about deleting it. It's helpful for us to see. Philosophia. Tonight I had coffee. Bad idea. Uh-oh. Jose Ray says it flooded so bad last night and there was so much lightning and thunder it was making car alarms go off. Ray, I feel like when you graduate high school and you go away to college, you should maybe consider going somewhere for college that does not have all of the natural disasters that your area has. It just personally, I could not function in a place with that chaotic of weather. It'd be such a distraction and such a disruption to my life. No, Ray. I mean, you get to choose wherever you want to go to college, but you could have gone somewhere else and not you could have left the tornadoes behind. AE Jabo says it's lightly raining over here. That was like us here in Minneapolis a little bit earlier today. I don't even have a storm shelter. Ray, this is not good. Oh dear. I don't like this at all. From a safety standpoint. Oh, hey, free country though. You get to live your life. You get to be wherever you want to be. I don't know what the outside view is, Huffies. I'm trying to finish my soup so I can actually make this coffee. LOL Ray, where's to you, my friend, says Danielle. I know, it's like, oh no, Ray! Get to safety, Ray! And you don't even have a shelter. Say Benedict, yep, you know it. Day 29. Woohoo! Let's go. Jose. It's been a wild day. I have no doubt, Ray. Sounds crazy. Hello, S Plus. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Shauna says prayers, Reagan, and Ray says thank you to Danielle. Ray says, wait, I'll post the pictures of the storm. Yeah, seriously, I need to see these storms. It's stressful to hear about. But seeing the pictures, I'm like, oh my gosh. Kirby is asking Hannah, how many numbers did you print out? So I've printed out numbers 0 through 9, and I'm just, rotating them as I need them, depending on the day. So tomorrow I'll use my 3 and my 0. Eventually I'll need to print out I'll need to print out a second 3 for day 33 next week, or it'll be this week. Good morning, S Plus. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? So 30. So I've printed out 10 individual numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that's what I have right now. But then I'll have to, go and print a second 3 for day 33, a second 4 for day 44. But currently I've got individual numbers 0 through 9. So then I can just quickly untape the numbers and then put the right numbers up for whatever day it is. Ray, I posted the pictures lol, but I'm so paranoid I thought the sirens were going off again. No! Kirby says, wait, 27. I'm so confused. What do you mean, Kirby? Rick Norman. Hi, Rick. Good to see you. Uptown Shell. How much caffeine is in decaf? I don't know, but there are trace amounts. So I've heard. All right, S Plus looks like you're still here. Awesome, awesome. AE Jabo. LOL Uptown. Pretty sure that's supposed to be 0. Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, I think I've read this on certain labels. Maybe not. Oh, actually, yes. It's very small. Superman love. Yay! It's better than a regular coffee. So if you look here, it's very tiny print. But right here in the orange, it says 99.9, sorry, 99.7% caffeine free, which to me says that there is 0.3% caffeine. So there's like baby amounts of caffeine, but it's not gonna be enough that it keeps me awake at night. At least that's how it's gone. All right, Hillbilly Man, thank you for subscribing. Welcome, welcome. All right, Ray, false alarm, just YouTube. All right, where am I here? Superman love AE Jabba. Wait, how do they get it to be decaf though? That's a great question. I don't know the process of it, but they're able to somehow extract the caffeine compound from coffee so that it does not contain caffeine, which is very nice because I want to enjoy coffee beyond the morning hours. I love drinking it at night too, like a little dessert. Almost done with my dang soup. It's taken me like an hour to eat this soup. Hello, Jenny Norfie. You're welcome. Yeah, I like to shout out people who donate, so no problem at all, Jenny. Shauna says, look it up, AE Javo. Jose, see you later, Jose. Bye. See you later. You can use 500 clothes. I don't know what these comments mean. I'm confused. Alright. Soup. Done. Superman Love is saying, regular coffee always makes me feel so nauseous. I know people who say this as well. Decaf don't have much in it or taste stronger. Wait, so there are benefits to decaf coffee? I'm sure there are if you looked it up, but primarily for me, I drink decaf so that I am not wired and staying up all night. Time for coffee. Yes, I finally am gonna make some coffee. Finally. So, let's boil some more water. Half a cup, maybe even less. I try not to drink a ton of liquids before bed because sometimes then I have to wake up and pee in the middle of the night. Ray, I hate coffee, but the smell of it makes me nauseous. Okay, interesting. Where is President Coffee? I think coffee was here earlier, Kirby. I love coffee and the smell of coffee. Me too, Kevin. For me, coffee is how every day begins. It makes me so happy. So happy. I love coffee. Galatasaray says, I search about decaf coffee. I learn about that new coffee with no caffeine. Yeah, honestly, some people I've heard, they're like, if you drink decaf coffee, you're not a real coffee lover. I'm like, if you don't drink decaf, you're just drinking coffee for the caffeine. Like a true coffee lover would love it whether or not there's caffeine in it. So I drink it both caffeinated, regular, and decaf. And I switch to decaf at nighttime. Once it's all basically midday is when I switch over. I only drink 1 cup of caffeinated coffee, that's it. If I drink more than that, it makes me feel jittery and kind of gross. So it's like just 1 cup regular caffeinated coffee and then usually 1 cup of decaf at night. Kirby says I love tea. I do drink tea because I like the health benefits of it, but it's not pleasant. Like, I have never, in all these years of drinking tea, I've never enjoyed drinking it. I will drink chai tea, I've had herbal tea, mint tea, I've had every tea there is, Earl Grey, chamomile, blah blah blah. And like, oh, I'm just like, I'll drink it because I know it's like you're doing something good for your health. It's like working out. Like working out isn't always fun, but you still do it. I feel this way about tea where I'm like, This is not like I'm like, honestly, I'd rather just drink regular water, but I know there's benefits, so I'll still drink it, even though I'm like not a fan. Coffee isn't pleasant to me. It's like drinking strong dirt. Kirby, that's how I felt as a kid. I remember one time sneaking a little sip of either my mom's or my dad's coffee. And I don't know if it was like, like, Hannah, can you pour me a mug from the whatever, from the coffee pot? And I remember just out of curiosity, I took like a little sip and I was like, oh my god, because like in my kid brain, I'm like, "It's so bitter." Like, it's not like my kid brain is like, "I want it to be sweet and tasty and like chocolate milk and whatever." And so when I tasted coffee as a kid, I was like, "This is disgusting." And then it was my college friends that got me into coffee. I had a Starbucks girly, like a Starbucks roommate who was like all about Starbucks, and she's the one who got me into coffee. Be the fan something? I got these on Amazon, Jingle Bell earrings. Jenny says, I love coffee with lavender. Ooh, fancy, Jenny. Mackenzie, also, you sent a star gift, and I want to make sure to say thank you to you. Thank you, Mackenzie. I don't know if you're still here. Yes, you are. Yay. You're still here. Wanted to say thank you for the star gift. All right. Ray, loose leaf teas are your thing. Oh wait, hold on. Let me make sure to get Mackenzie on my list. Yep. Mesorecto, great to see you. Behavioral Finance HQ. So, print this in your mind so you don't forget it. I am going live for 365 days. Every single day for a whole year. I am going live on YT, on YouTube, and TikTok. And I am counting the days up to 365. So tomorrow is day 30. The next day is day 31. The next day is day 32 all the way up. Eventually, this will say 365. Kirby, I mean, I'll drink the fancy coffee because it's not coffee after all that sweetener, but it's just candy at that point. It's terrible. Jenny, behavioral finance, Bethel, Kevman says great game tonight. Ooh, I was gonna check. What was it? Spurs. Ooh, it looks like Spurs have this potentially, unless the Knicks come back. Wow. That's good then for San Antonio. Okay. Okay, why you challenge yourself to do that? Because I love a challenge. To me, that makes life so fun. I hate mundane, boring, routine day after day after day looks the same. So I always like to have a goal or a challenge that I'm working toward. So this is my current challenge that I'm working on. I have some lemon mint and peppermint ray. I will try those, says Kirby. Your mama house, I think. Kevman, behavioral finance. Mackenzie, I love coffee in the morning, but at night I love tea. Joker Callie says, I think the Knicks will come back. Oh no, I hope not. Hannah, it might be too late, but why didn't you do a countdown instead of a count up? I feel like I like to count up the days. I don't know. For me, that's more helpful. Like tracking, I would like to know. For me, I like to track how much work I've done so far and not how much work is left. So for me, it's like I have been going live for 29 days straight. And then, a few months from now, it's like I will have been live 144 days. So I want to track how long I've been going. Because when you're counting down, you then have to do the math of like, okay, there's this many days left, but how many days have I even been doing this for? So I like to keep track of like it's like a workout sheet where it's like you check off the days of the week that you've been doing your workouts. I like to count up because you're counting every single day that you have done the work. Behavioral finance HQ says that's interesting. That makes sense. I don't like counting down now. It's just like it'll be really fun to get to like day 100 and be like, "You guys, this is my 100th day in a row," or 200 days in a row, or 300 days in a row. Like knowing that like I've done this now for 29 days straight is awesome. It'll be cool when it's 40, 50, 100, 200. Like that's why I like the count up because it tells you exactly the number of days that you have done so far, which I think is it's like good for morale too, where it's like, okay, I might still have a lot to do yet, but still I can be proud of the fact that I've been going live for 29 straight days. Kevman, proper preparation prevents poor performance. I like that that has all P's. Alliteration. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Say that 10 times fast. Prepare properly or get punished by the principal. That is good. All right. Shauna, oh my gosh. I need to make my dang coffee, you guys. Like I was saying, I have not been on my game tonight. Sorry. Addie Yer says hi. Kevin says agree. Shauna, only if it's clean and appropriate. Cheese, exactly. Well said, Shauna. Ray, Kirby, you sound like you're in a Captain Underpants comic. That's good. I like that, Ray. All right. Oh, guys. Woohoo! Finally, 2 hours later. 2 hours later, and this girl is finally gonna have her decaf coffee. Ooh, I love that goofy smile emoji. She says, oh, never mind, it was an emo one. It might have, if it was an emo one, it might have been caught by my shadow ban filter. Anyways. Kirby is melting. Behavioral Finance HQ. Count up makes logical sense because you are pursuing the end goal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just for me, I'm all whenever I'm like working toward a big goal, what really helps me is like tracking my progress where it's like, all right, if I'm for example, I've run several marathons in my life and I will always print out calendars and write like, okay, week 1, I have to do all these runs. Week 2, week 3, week 4, and usually it's like many, many weeks that you have to train. And for me, what's really helpful is seeing like, okay, even though I have a lot more weeks to go before I'm done with my training, I can see all of the weeks. It's like I've already completed 6 weeks of training and I have, for me, it's like knowing how many reps I have under my belt is great for morale on those days where you're not feeling motivated. Like, say I wake up feeling like crap tomorrow and it's like, okay, it's day 30, like even though I'm tired, like I'm so proud and I'm going to show up because I've gone live for 30 days. Kevin, we made it to 120 likes. Yay! Okay, just stirring my coffee. And then you can't start at day 365 because you haven't lived that day yet. Fair, fair. Summer Sunset, new to this live. What is she making? I'm just making some decaf coffee. Very simple stuff, and not a ton of it because it's going on 10 p.m. Bun drop tomorrow is at 9:16 Central Time. Oops. Hope you got it. Easy one. I know. I thought I'd give you guys an easy one. Behavioral Finance HQ, no, I don't have pets right now. I just don't have the time or the patience for pets right now. Galatas Ray, what makes it makes I don't know what you mean. Ray, I have 2 more marching rehearsals before I get a month off. Nice. Kevin Salter, I think I'm caught up. Oh, thank you, Joker Callie, for filling summer in about what I'm making. Kevin says I can't be late tomorrow night. Ooh, sorry guys. I just appreciate your smile and energy. Thank you. I love live streaming. It's so much fun. I guess I have to ask ChatGPT why my emotes aren't showing. Yeah, what the heck? Hopefully ChatGPT will give you the answers. Dusty, how are you, Dusty? Welcome in. All right. Behavioral finance. I'm the same way. No time or money for pets. Yeah. Seriously. It's like I will have pets one day. I want dogs and horses for sure. But at this point, I feel like I've just been like grinding really hard, hustling, like really, really busy, and I would be a horrible pet owner right now. I wouldn't have the patience. I'd be like really annoyed. I'd be like, oh, I have to go take the dogs out again. It would not be fun to be a pet owner right now, to be honest with you. I'm the same way, no time or money for pets. I already have 3 human pets. Yeah, I mean, if you're taking care of kids, that yeah, I'm here talking about the tasks involved with pets, but I mean, children, that's a lot. Yes, behavioral finance HQ, I do want horses. Kevman sent sparkles. Oh, Kevman, thank you so much. Joker Callie doesn't have pets either. Kevman, thank you for the lovely sparkle gift. Oh man, Andrew, rubbing it in. Dang. So okay, hold on. I'm responding to Kevin. Kevman. Um, wait. Okay. So 6 weeks. So you're here for the whole tournament. And then, because I assumed you were going to stay out in the East Coast, because that's where that baseball game is you're going to sometime next month. But it sounds like you're really like going to different cities then. Maybe I missed this. You might have said this earlier, Andrew. But man, Cowboy Stadium, I one day I will watch the freaking Dallas Cowboys play in, I think it's AT&T Stadium. Maybe I'm wrong, but I cannot wait. I cannot wait. One day. Kirby says, Hannah, I started counting my steps and guess how many I had on Sunday? Boy, oh boy, you are on your feet from dawn till dusk. Okay, they tell you you're supposed to get 10,000 a day. I'm gonna guess I feel like you had to have hit that. I'm gonna say you got like I want to say like 15,000. Okay, Kirby, Shauna, I have 2 cats and 1 dog. Oh my gosh, so cute. You guys, just because I don't have pets doesn't mean I don't want them. I truly don't have the time to be a good pet owner at this point in my life. It would be so helter skelter, so frenzied, and I would not be able to give them enough like time to really be like a loving owner. So I can't wait though. It'll be so fun when I do have them. Kirby says I was also traveling for 5 hours. Okay, 15,000 steps, final answer, Kirby. I feel like it's gonna be more than that. Um, Kevin says boo Cowboys, of course. Behavioral Finance HQ, she was like, invite you for dinner? Huh? I was like, slow down, she's wait a minute. Wait. I'm confused. Shauna, but one of the cats is my younger sister's and his name is Marvin, I think. Andrew says, yeah, we landed JFK. Nice. Flying to Dallas Friday for England starting the World Cup against Croatia. We are thanking our wives endlessly. I mean, yeah, it's a long time to be away. Like I would be sad if my loved ones were gone for that long. Like Yeah, I'd be like, "Oh, see you never." But that is that sounds and the fact that it's a work trip too, like, it's like work and play at the same time. That is so cool. Oh, wow. I'm low key stressed that England is playing Croatia first because that country is so wonderful when it comes to soccer. So cool. Andrew, are you oh, wait, hold on. You said that you're only flying domestically once you get here. I was gonna ask if you're gonna be jetting up to Canada for any of the games or down to Mexico, but it sounds like you're just staying here. Behavioral finance H Oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh, wait. Okay, Shauna is heading out. Good night, Shauna. See you tomorrow or later this week. Um, Kirby, let's go, Kirby. Okay, I knew it was higher than 10,000. And I was like, if the average person is recommended to get 10,000 steps a day, you must have smashed that because you are no average person. You are busting your ass on your farm. Sorry to swear, but it's true. I got to give credit where credit is due. And so I was like, okay, let's add 5,000. I bet Kirby hit 15,000. And lo and behold, 17, which also is, it makes me think of like 4th of July, 1776. But anyways, that is crazy, Kirby. What would you say you hit in the average day? Um, I mean, it's like in my mind, I'm like, okay, Kirby, how could you not hit 10,000 steps on an average day? Because every video I watch of yours, you're walking around showing the cows, showing the chickens, showing the flowers, showing the produce, showing something else on your property. And it's like, it just seems impossible that you would not be hitting your steps. Also, oh, someone followed me over here and I couldn't catch the name, but thank you. Thank you. There was a little water drop in there. Hi, Hunt. Okay. Jenny says whoa. Jenny has 52 chickens, 2 dogs, 3 cats, a gecko. Wait, okay, Jenny, sounds like you live on a farm. Wild guess. Oh, here we go in your comment. Aquatic turtle and land turtle on my farm. Oh, Jenny. Okay, it is my goal, like my dream. I want like I'm based here in Minneapolis and I'm a city person through and through, but I do love the country, and it's my dream to have vast acres, a farmhouse, stables with horses, a large garden for flowers and produce, a well, lots of guns. I'm just gonna be honest. ATV, snowmobile, and oh, a lawnmower that you can drive instead of pushing the dang thing. So, Jenny, I don't know if I would ever have as many animals as you, but that sounds really fun. Jenny Kirby is even like to Jenny. Cheese. Sure, yeah, go for the joke. If it's emo, it might get caught in my shadow ban filter. All right, Andrew is saying 2 of the guys I've known since were we were at school, and the others I served with. Um now work with. It was a school dream to go together. We're blessed to do it financially. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, one second. We were blessed to do it financially. Sorry. And family. Yeah, seriously, Andrew. Like, man, I like it's one of those things where it's just like you have to wait your turn. Like I would have loved to go. My initial hope was that I could go to games in Canada, US, and Mexico this year. And I mean, I should have known men's World Cup being men's World Cup is just really, really expensive. And it's like, oh, it's just it wasn't in the cards this year, like, not this time around, but I am hopeful. Give me 4 years, Andrew, and my hope is that I don't know if I can pull off 6 weeks, like, that's pretty nice. Um, but I would love to, I mean, at least take like 2 weeks for the next World Cup, 2030, and go to several games. Hi, it looks like Nael Saif over here on TikTok. All right, sorry guys, there was a little spam there that took me a second to work around. Kirby, I don't know. I don't work tomorrow, so I'll try to do 20K. Okay. Nice. Average day when I don't go to work should be 15K plus. Okay. Love it. I know Danielle, I was like, whoa, to Jenny as well. Jenny says, yes, I do. Yes, a riding mower. I dream of having one of those one of these days. Also like a golf cart. Like I would just love to have a golf cart. Kirby says, Jenny, I went looking for your channel. I know. I'm curious to see if Jenny's got Jenny, you should post some stuff. You should post some like farm content. That's what I'm aiming for long term. That is my end game. Joseph Molina. I did have a really lovely Monday. How about you, Joseph? Water guy. Oh, I don't know if you're still here, but thank you for following me on TikTok. Thank you. Oh, cheese, that's a little too dark for my channel. I keep it really clean on here. I mean, clever, but a little, yeah, a little too dark for being on here. Okay. Oh my gosh, Chief of DC, so good to see you. Hello, thank you very much. Super TRF5 Jenny says, yes, I have all of that. Let's go, Jenny. You are ready for the zombie apocalypse. I am not. And I did build a stable for horses. Oh my god, that is crazy. That is just donkeys and cows. We are getting the donkeys, cows, and horses literally tomorrow. You need to post this, Jenny. You need to post the content. Okay, Andrew says we go to Dallas, Boston, then New York City. All 3 group games, and then see if we go further. 25,000. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Oh. Like I am not built in a way where I really get FOMO at all. I'm totally cool just not participating in things, whatever, but like, oh, it is painful. That I would say going to World Cup games, it's one of the very few things where I do get FOMO, where I just wish I could be there. So that is awesome, Andrew. Man, I'm happy for you, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't jealous. That is so awesome. And the fact that it's you are traveling with friends and you are also on a work trip. Like that is it's like amazing. Like um what is it? Killing three birds with one stone? Not the best analogy, but it's like a you're getting like multiple wins from this trip. Behavioral finance, I want a chef. Are you talking about like your future situation? You want a chef, maid, nanny, chauffeur, security guards, and assistant versus pets. Yeah, I mean, if the whole wide world was my oyster and money was no object for me, I would say I'd probably want like I don't know about a maid. I feel like I would just want to like hire like a cleaner every now and then, like maybe twice a week. Just come in quickly, clean my house. Maybe security guards. I don't know about a chauffeur because I love driving. But of all the things that you can get help with, I would say a cleaner, nannies for sure for kids. Um, Security guards would be nice. And I think a personal assistant too for all those little tasks that just pile up and eat up your time. Preston Coles, behavioral finance HQ. I don't add any more mods, but I love when people ask. So thank you. I maxed out on mods long ago. I think I have 5 or 6 maybe. Cheese. Oh man, with the you have the diabolical emoji. Stephen Washington. Kirby, surprisingly, it did not get shadow banned. I actually deleted it because it was a bit too dark. Stephen Washington. Jenny says, Kirby, I don't post, but if you guys want me to, I will start posting. What you could do, Jenny, actually, here we go. Here we go. You don't have to post on your channel, but you can post in my community tab. So if you go to my YouTube channel and you click the community button, you'll see that Kirby, Ray, Tony, there's some others that have posted like just cool life updates in the community tab, like gardening. Ray has posted like some storm clouds because she has crazy weather. But anyways, uh if you wish, Jenny. Andrew says our wives are used to it as we're all former armed seriously military spouses. Okay, it's like military personnel deserve so much recognition and gratitude and praise, etc. But I feel like we also need to give thanks to the military spouses, cuz like that oof, that not speaking from experience, but it's just man, I would struggle. I would struggle with that a lot. So yes. 6 weeks is short compared to what they're used to. True. Yeah. That is so true. Oh goodness. I think I think about how tricky it would be to be a spouse to someone in certain professions, and I would be so stressed to be a spouse of a police officer, a firefighter, military personnel, uh, even sadly, like a politician, just because of how crazy things have gotten in politics here in the US at least. But yeah, I feel like you gotta give the praise to like the spouses who are like the support and they're having to just they have to like hold down the fort and also just be without their second half for a very long time. All right, looks like Stephen Washington, Kirby, Spurs, Omar. Okay. Fernando, Kevin, Johnny Doe. Hello. Wait, what did I miss here? Right wing jobs? Not necessarily. Don't paint with a broad brush. I think we need to life is more nuanced than that. Jose, I am back, but remember me, yes. Kevin, the bun drop time, you know I don't repeat it. It's a one and done situation, so you gotta hear it or you gotta rewatch the live stream recording. Hello, Sam Delgado. Jenny says, all that would be nice. And I also have a channel started. I just started it right now, but I will post my first one. Yes, post it, Jenny. Honestly, like, full disclosure, when I watch Kirby's content, I don't get me wrong. I love living in the cities. I grew up in the cities. I'm in the Minneapolis, St. Paul metro area. But, I mean, I always think really long term in terms of, like, decades and decades. I wanna live a very long life, and I also am just trying to think, like so it's like cities are great, but then when I look at Kirby's content and it's just all I can see is, like, all the land, all the animals, the self-sufficiency, the skill sets that I do not have, and I'm just like, "Bro, what am I doing?" I feel like this city person where it's like, "I need something, I'm gonna order it on Walmart. I need something, I'm gonna order it on not TikTok, on Target." Like, s yeah. So I feel like I am looking to improve my skill set, and I do love, like, the country. I love rural areas, and what I love, I think, most about them is just the self-sufficiency where here in the cities, it's like I depend on everyone for everything. It's just I don't grow any of my own food. I don't have my own water source. I don't have my own electrical grid. I I don't raise any livestock. I don't operate machinery of any kind. I'm not great with machines. I can't even change a tire. So, yeah, I look at all the things that I'm lacking that I would like to have, and I'm like, "Oof." It'll come though with time. Okay. Jose, Jenny, Kirby says I want to see all 52 chickens. Yes, me too, Kirby. Me too. Jenny, Galatasaray. Johnny Doe, I'm going live for 365 days. So I am on day 29 out of 365. All right, who we got here? Kevin says, I'm messing with you. Jose, you're good. Andrew is saying, the day I had to go would always be a rough one. And then she kicked me out the door and make a joke to ease it. Yeah, I feel like it's like you have to have some humor with the sadness. Otherwise, it's just all sadness. I didn't know about posting in communities. Seriously, Andrew. Yes, yes, please, please do. Like, it's such a great feature on YouTube, and I was very late to the game here. But I mean, like, when you go to my community, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like Kirby shares his beautiful produce. It's like, oh, here's these strawberries and these gypsy peppers and his cows. And like Tony has posted, he has a really cute dog named Jetta. And Tony has posted pics of Jetta. I'm forgetting, I'd have to go to the community tab now, but Ray has been posting pictures of her plants that she's growing, some zinnias, I think. But yeah, like seriously, guys, if you're doing cool stuff, like you, Andrew, or you, Jenny, with your like Noah's Ark of animals, like please post them in the community because I think they're so fun to see. So yes, it's like it's like a public service to the rest of us who I'm not going to say we're not doing exciting things, but you guys are doing really cool things and it's fun to see what people in the channel community are up to. Yeah, totally post fun updates in the community. That's what it's there for. Kevman says you're comical. You're not the first person to say this. Who was it? Oh, who was it was saying this? Oh, it's on my list. Oh, this is gonna bother me. But someone was like, "You're hilarious," and I was like, "I'm glad someone." Not that I'm trying to be, but it's like if someone thinks I'm hilarious, I will take it. Hillbilly Man says, "You can do anything." Yes. Yes, I love that mentality. I mean, not anything. Um, like I can't fly to Pluto, but reasonably yes. Like I love making a plan and then trying to tackle a challenge in chunks. That is how I try to operate. Mokia is over here. Ooh, we made it to 130 likes. Amazing. Eleanor is here. Hi, Eleanor. Kirby says, wait, hold on. Did I miss Jenny? Jenny says, Kirby, I just followed you. Isn't it so good, Jenny? Yes. Okay, this makes me so happy. I love when you guys follow each other. Kirby has, it's just very like peaceful. Like it's just so much of the internet, so much of social media is just like chaos, doomsday, doom scrolling. The US dollar is gonna collapse, World War III with Iran, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, this isn't helping me. This isn't helping at all. And so I love Kirby's channel because it's just like these cute animals, green, like lots of green. Like just seeing green out in nature makes me really happy. I've realized like whenever I drive out into the country, I'm just like, oh my God, it's so nice. Like there's just not this much green in the cities. So yeah, great content. Yay! Oh my gosh, a Jinkia! OMG! A Jinkia. How are you holding up? How is internal medicine? What would you say, what is the coolest thing that you've done so far in internal medicine? Jenny says, yes, it is, and I love that. Hillbilly Man says, I want to go to the Mall of America. You should go. It's fun. I'm saying this as someone who was born here in the Minneapolis metro area, and I've gone to the Mall of America at least 20 times in my life, probably more. Probably closer to 30. It's really fun. Really fun. Galatasaray, I must go to shower and then to the doctor for an allergy test. Whoa, okay. Interesting. I hope it goes well, and I hope you find out what you're allergic to. Stay healthy, chat, and Hannah, see you tomorrow. Sounds good, Galatasaray. See you tomorrow. And Jinkia says residency is tough. Ooh, yeah, you guys work crazy hours in residency. Back to home for a short vacation. Okay, nice. Well, I'm glad that, I mean, you're making your way through residency. That's part of becoming a, what do you call it? Not a solo practitioner, but a attending physician. You'll get there, Ajinkia. You already made it through medical school. You already made it. You got matched. You're already doing your residency. So it's just a matter of making it through. I say this as if I've been through it myself. I have not, but I'm excited for you, Ajinkia. That's awesome. All right. It is late. I am gonna get going. Dang. But let me remind the chat. Reminder, um, that my next live stream is tomorrow night. Josh, yes, I am vegan for 14 years this month, actually. Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, at why is this taking me time to come up with? At 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. You can do it, Ajinkia. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. You can do it, Ajinkia. We will support you here on YouTube. Okay. Next live stream is tomorrow. Should be fun as always. It will be day number 30 tomorrow of my 365-day live stream challenge. Um Boy, oh boy. Jenny says, please look at my comment earlier. Kirby, I just followed. I think I read all of your comments, unless it didn't make it through, Jenny. It might have gotten caught in the filter. Okay, and I gotta thank people. There were a bunch of gifts tonight. So, thank you to I Like SpongeBob, Kasten Rose, Kevin Salzer, Android Channel in Paraguay, Soggy Nachos, Kevin Matthew, Dang It Bobby, New Way, Taylin Ann, Jose Vasquez. We've got new people. That's why I'm like, who? Roger Hess, Felon JY67, Brandon, Kevin, Dolly, Mackenzie, and Kevman. Think I got all of you. Did I get? Yeah, I got you, Kevin. I just wanted to make sure. Lots of gifts. Jenny, Ajinkia. Jenny, I didn't see it. It didn't come through. Ajinkia says, coolest thing once happened was professors were figuring out a patient with unknown fever and sending so many tests, but I observed he was itching his back a lot. I made him open his shirt and boom! Ooh, you Sherlock Holmes'd it. Good job, Ajinkia. I feel like that has to feel so good when you're the trainee doctor, you're the resident, and then you step up and figure it out. Nice. Happy for you, Ajinkia. That's exciting. Hari Shankar, Kevin says good night, and Kirby says good night. All right, guys, don't worry. I will come tomorrow with 2 poll questions. I only had one I could think of for tonight, so I will do more tomorrow. But until then, hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And Jenny says that's okay, no big deal. Yeah. You can try sending it again tomorrow, or you can always try, like, I don't know, spelling things weird in case you think a word is getting caught. Have a good night to you. Yes, to you as well, Danielle. Thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow night, Tuesday night. Okay, Jinky says it was very, ooh, very Sella. That is stressful. Okay, consultants were pretty impressed. Okay, I love that, Ajinkia. Nice. Congrats. I don't know. Congrats on finding an infection sounds like a weird thing to say, but I'm glad that you you went with your hunch and you had a moment to shine as a resident doctor. That is really cool. And Kevin with the rock emojis. Okay, that's it for tonight, guys. I gotta get ready for bed. Spurs are about to win, which is I'm happy about because then it's a more even series. All right, y'all. That's it for tonight. I will see you for day 30 tomorrow. Day 30 tomorrow. Take care. Have a great evening or